Welcome children. Today we will study adaptation in animals. Now if you remember in my last video, I have already explained you what is adaptation. Adaptation is a gradual change in the body parts and behavior of the animals. Why this change is there? So it helps the animals to survive in the surrounding. Now we will study the adaptation in aquatic animals, then in amphibians and the animals which are carnivorous and herbivorous. Now the fish is an aquatic animal who lives in water. Fish have scales on the skin and fins on the body. Okay, why this feature is there? Because the scales on the skin protects the skin in the water and fins on the body help the fish in swimming. Now they have a tapering body like a spindle. Spindle is used for cotton weaving. So the body shape of the fish is like spindle and it also helps the fish to swim in the water. Fish breathe with the help of gills instead of a nose. Now you have to remember this point. We breathe with the help of nose. Why? Because we are living on the land and not in water. But fish lives in water, so it uses its gills to breathe. Now their eyes have transparent eyelids. Why transparent eyelids? Because it protects the eyes of the fish in water. They have air bladders within the body to help them to float. Now so all these features of the fish enables the fish to live in water. You have to remember all these features very clearly. Now we will move to amphibian animals and see their adaptation. Now the examples given in the textbook are frog and duck. Now what is the main feature of both the animals? They have webbed toes. Now what is the use of this webbed toes? Because it helps the duck and frog to swim in the water and it is used like oars. You know, when we are in the boat, oars are used so that the boat can move in the water. So it helps like the oars. Water flows off the waxy feathers of birds like duck and water hen. So the feathers of the duck and water hen, they have made up of waxy material. Why? Because it helps them to swim in the water and that water does not get accumulated on the feathers and it can be easily flown off from the feathers. Now webbed toes, slippery, smooth skin and triangular head help frog to swim easily through water. So what are the features which help frogs to swim easily through water? Webbed toes, slippery and smooth skin and triangular head. This 4 or 5 things you have to remember. They can live on land as well as in water. Why? Because due to their ability to breathe through the skin in water and using the nose and lungs on land. So when the frog is in the water, it uses its skin to breathe, and when it is on the land it uses its nose and lungs to breathe. The typical colors of a frog's back help it to hide among grasses. Now every small animal is eaten by the big animals. So all the animals are having their enemies. So this color, typical colors of a frog's back help the frog to hide among grasses and protect itself from the enemies. Now you have to make a list of the names of some amphibians you know and study their adaptations. Now adaptation in forest and grassland animals. Now animals who are living on land, that is grassland, they are either carnivorous or herbivorous. Carnivorous animals eat the flesh of other animals and herbivorous animals eat green plants or grasses. Now carnivorous animals, they attack the other animals for the food. They have to survive, so they have to eat something. So what they do, they attack the other animals. So what are the features which help them to do this? Now carnivorous animals like the wild dog, fox, tiger and lion have strong legs to run fast and capture their prey. So which is the first feature which is given to them? Strong legs to run fast. They have claws and their canine teeth are sharp and pointed. Why? So they can cut the flesh easily. Now tigers have padded paws. This enables them to silently stalk their prey and capture it easily. So the prey do not easily come to know that there is a tiger or lion or carnivorous animal around them. The eyes of predatory carnivores are located in the front of their head. It helps them to spot their prey from a long distance. So these are the features with which help carnivorous animals to easily catch their prey. The eyes of herbivores are below the forehead on either side of the head. So if we compare the eyes of the carnivorous and herbivores, we can see the difference. The eyes of the carnivorous are located in front of their head and the eyes of the herbivores are below the forehead on either side of the head. Now why? Because they have to protect themselves from the carnivorous. So this gives them wide angle vision which helps to protect them from predators. Predators are what? The animals who eat these animals. They are carnivorous. Predators are carnivorous. And who are prey? Prey are the animals who are herbivorous or who become the food of other animals. Now their legs, now we'll see the legs of the herbivorous animals. Their legs are long and tapering with strong hooves which enables them to run fast taking long leaps. So they can run fast and protect themselves. Their long and freely moving ears can receive sounds from long distance and different direction. So they come to know about the danger with the help of their freely moving ears. Deer and black bucks have colors that merge with their surrounding. Now we have seen frog also has typical colors which help them to hide in the grasses. Even deer and black bucks have colors that merge with their surroundings. So, and their teeth are strong for chewing tough plant material. So these are the features which we have studied today. So children, go through this and you will find this lesson very easy. So till then, I will stop over here and meet you in the next video where we will study adaptation in desert animals. So bye bye children, take care.